Hey friends, I have been thinking a lot about genius lately. I wanted to share something with you. I am always talking with clients about how you should have a plan and you should work your plan. So I sat down yesterday to write my email, which would then become a blog, which will then I'll carve into some social media posts for the week. And I hated it. The email was, I don't know, it sounded preachy and boring and I couldn't stand it. So I beat myself up for a little while and then I decided to give myself a day and not think about it. So this morning I was reading Elizabeth Gilbert's book, Big Magic, and she talks about how the ancient Greeks used to think of genius as something outside of yourself. That, when you did well or something succeeded, you kind of thank your genius. And when you didn't do well, there's no shame. Like you didn't have to kind of wither away in shame and feel terrible at it. You just thought to yourself, well, hey, my genius didn't show up today. I love that so much because I thought, well, yeah, my genius definitely did not show up yesterday. So today I sat down and my email and my blog post just flew out of me and it felt so good. But it also got me thinking that you still, and Elizabeth Gilbert makes this point, that you still have to show up even on days when your genius doesn't show up. So you still write the email, write the blog posts, write the social media posts, and sometimes they flow out of you, sometimes they don't, sometimes they're brilliant, sometimes they're not. But you can give yourself that day or two to not do it, but then you kind of have to jump in and do it, right? You can't just say, well, I'm going to wait for this perfect genius inspiration moment, and that is when I'm going to share all my brilliant thoughts. You really need to jump in. And I would just say to you, the world is waiting to hear your thoughts. They want to know your genius, your brilliance. And some days what you say will be amazing and it will resonate and it will hit really well. And some days, it might be just a little bit more mundane, but don't be afraid to make that happen. All right, have a good one.